Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to learn English by listening to the inspiring life story of one of our greatest heroes. Since you're here to improve your English, I've got a super simple method for you. When I start the story, just read along with me while listening to my voice. It's that easy. As we go through the story together, you'll naturally pick up lots of new words and grammar. And by the end, you'll notice your English skills have improved without you even realizing it. Today, we meet Cristiano Ronaldo, a boy from a tiny island, a boy who slept in one room with his whole family, a boy whose father battled alcoholism, a boy with a heart condition that could have killed his dream. But he had something nobody could teach, an obsession with being the best. A refusal to stop working, a hunger that never ended. This is the story of how a poor boy became a legend through pure determination. Chapter 1: The Island Boy. February 5th, 1985. Madeira, Portugal. A small island in the Atlantic Ocean. Beautiful, but poor. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born. His family lived in a tiny house in Funchal, the island's main city. But not the nice part. They lived on a hillside, in a neighborhood called Santo Antonio. The house was so small, one room for the whole family. Cristiano, his three siblings, his mother, Maria Dolores, his father, Jose Dinis, all in one room. They had almost nothing. No money for extras, sometimes not enough food. Cristiano's father worked as a gardener and as a kit man for a local football club. He washed the team's uniforms, cleaned their equipment, whatever work he could find. But Jose had a problem. He drank. Every day? Too much. It made him sad, sometimes angry. It hurt the family. But Cristiano loved him anyway. His mother worked as a cleaning lady, cook, whatever job she could find. She worked constantly to feed her children, to keep them safe, to give them hope. Cristiano watched his mother work, saw her exhaustion, saw her strength. "I will help you one day, Mama," he promised. "I will buy you a house. You won't have to work anymore." Maria Dolores smiled, but didn't believe. How could this poor boy make such promises? What Cristiano had was a football, an old, worn football. He played in the streets, on dirt, on concrete, anywhere, all day, every day. While other kids went home, Cristiano stayed, practicing, dribbling, shooting, again and again. "Come home, Cristiano," his mother called. "Just 5 more minutes," he shouted back. Those 5 minutes usually turned into hours. Chapter 2: Leaving home at 12. Cristiano joined a local youth club, Nacional. The coaches noticed immediately. This boy was different, faster, more skilled, more determined, but also different in another way. His accent. On Madeira, people spoke Portuguese differently, a thick island accent. When Cristiano was 12, a bigger club wanted him. Sporting Lisbon, one of Portugal's best teams. But Sporting was in Lisbon, on the mainland, far from Madeira, far from home. To join Sporting, Cristiano had to move. Alone, at 12 years old. Leave his family, leave everything he knew. His mother cried. "He's too young," she said. But this was the chance, the only way out of poverty. So Cristiano went, 12 years old, on an airplane for the first time, to a city he'd never seen. Scared, but determined. In Lisbon, Cristiano lived in Sporting's academy, dormitory with other boys. But Cristiano was different. His clothes were old. His island accent was strong. The Lisbon boys made fun of him. Madeira boy, they called him, mocking his way of speaking, making him feel small. It hurt. Cristiano cried alone at night. Called his mother. I want to come home, he said. I can't do this. Maria Dolores was firm. You can do this, she said. You're strong. Show them who you are. So Cristiano decided something. He would show them, not with words, with football. He stayed after training, practiced alone, while other boys relaxed, watched TV, hung out. Cristiano trained. More and more and more. Chapter 3: The Heart Problem. At age 15, Cristiano was dominating. The best player in his age group. Everyone could see. This boy was special, destined for greatness. Then came the medical exam. Every player gets one. Routine checkup. But Cristiano's results weren't normal. His heart, racing heart rate, abnormally fast, even at rest. The doctors were worried. You have a heart condition, they told him. It could be dangerous to play football. You might need to stop. Stop? Football was everything. His family's hope. His way out. His life. Cristiano refused to accept it. Fix it, he said. I don't care how. I'm not stopping. The doctors performed surgery, laser treatment on his heart, to correct the racing rhythm. It was risky. If it didn't work, his career was over. If it worked, he could play. But would he be the same? Cristiano woke up from surgery, scared to move, scared to check, but determined to recover. Days after surgery, he started training, lightly at first, then harder. The doctors said rest. Cristiano said no. I have to work, he insisted. The surgery worked. Cristiano was cleared to play, but the experience changed him. He realized how fragile dreams are, how quickly they can disappear. So he decided, every training session, every moment, he would give everything, because tomorrow isn't promised. Chapter 4: Manchester United and Alex Ferguson. At 17, Cristiano caught the eye of Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world. In England, their manager, Alex Ferguson, watched Cristiano in a friendly match. Cristiano destroyed United's defense, embarrassed them, made them look amateur. After the match, United's players came to Ferguson. Boss, you have to sign him, they said. Right now, before someone else does. Ferguson agreed. In 2003, 18-year-old Cristiano joined Manchester United. Wore the number 7 shirt, the same number worn by legends. The pressure was enormous. English football was physical. Defenders kicked him, pushed him, tried to intimidate him. Cristiano fell down easily at first, complained to referees. English fans didn't like it, called him a diver, a fake, booed him. The media criticized him. Too flashy, too arrogant. Cares more about his looks than football. It was brutal. Cristiano could have quit, gone back to Portugal. Instead, he trained harder, built his body, stronger, more muscular, so defenders couldn't push him down. He practiced free kicks, hours and hours, until he could bend the ball perfectly. He studied the best players, their movements, their decisions, their dedication. Ferguson saw Cristiano's obsession. I've never seen anyone work like him, Ferguson said. First to arrive, last to leave, obsessed with being the best. Slowly, Cristiano improved. Won trophies with United, Premier League titles, Champions League, became world class. But then came an offer from Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world, the biggest transfer fee in history. Cristiano was moving again, to an even bigger stage. Chapter 5: Real Madrid and the Rivalry. 2009, Cristiano joined Real Madrid. Record transfer, £80 million. The most expensive player ever. Enormous pressure. Madrid fans expected perfection. And there was another pressure. Lionel Messi. At Barcelona. Messi and Ronaldo, the two best players in the world, playing for rival clubs. The media created a war. Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? Every match was compared. Every goal analyzed. The rivalry pushed both of them to impossible heights. Ronaldo became obsessed, not with beating Messi personally, but with being the absolute best. He scored 50 goals in a season, then 60, breaking records constantly. He won Ballon d'Or awards, 4 times with Real Madrid. But it wasn't enough for Cristiano. He wanted more, always more. His training became legendary. 2 training sessions some days, strict diet, perfect sleep schedule, no alcohol, no parties, just football and work. His teammates were amazed. "How do you stay so motivated?" they asked. "I don't want to be good," Cristiano said. "I want to be the greatest." That requires sacrifice. By 2018, Cristiano had won everything at Real Madrid. For Champions League titles, 2 league titles, hundreds of goals. He was 33 years old. Most players decline at that age. Not Cristiano. He was still at his peak, still obsessed, still hungry. Time for a new challenge. Chapter 6: Juventus, Manchester return, and beyond. 2018, Cristiano moved to Italy. Juventus. At 33, still dominating. Won league titles. Scored constantly. Proved age was just a number. His body was perfect. He took care of it like a scientist. "My body is my weapon," he said. "I treat it with respect." In 2021, something special. Cristiano returned to Manchester United, where it all began in England. The fans went crazy. Their legend was back. At 36 years old, he was still scoring, still training harder than players half his age, still refusing to slow down. But Cristiano wanted one more thing. The thing Messi had. The World Cup. With Portugal. He came close in 2022. Portugal had a great team, but they lost in the quarterfinals. Cristiano cried, knowing this was probably his last chance. But he didn't stop. Moved to Saudi Arabia in 2023. Still playing. Still scoring. Still obsessed at 38 years old. "I'll play until my body says no," he declared. "And even then, I'll argue with it." Chapter 7: More than football. Cristiano never forgot his promise. To his mother, that poor woman who worked so hard. He bought her a house. Then another. Made sure she never worked again. He remembers his father too. Jose died in 2005. From alcoholism. He never saw Cristiano's greatest success. That pain lives with Cristiano always. "I wish my father could see this," he often says. Tears in his eyes. Cristiano built a museum in Madeira about his career, his story, to inspire island kids. Kids like he was. Poor, doubted, but dreaming. He's had 4 children. Cristiano Jr., Eva and Matteo, Alana, and tragically lost a newborn son in 2022. That pain was unbearable. But Cristiano kept going. For his living children. For his family. Because stopping isn't in his nature. Closing: the eternal champion. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't loved by everyone. Some call him arrogant, self-centered, too focused on individual glory. Maybe they're right, but here's what's undeniable. A poor boy from a tiny island, with a heart condition, with an alcoholic father, with nothing but a dream, became one of the greatest athletes ever. Not through luck, not through natural gifts alone, through work, obsessive, relentless, never-ending work. 5 Ballon d'Ors, over 850 career goals, trophies in England, Spain, and Italy, European Championship with Portugal, records that may never be broken. But the numbers don't tell the real story. The real story is simpler. A boy who refused to stop when everyone doubted him, when his body said quit, when age said slow down. He refused. I'm not here to be average, Cristiano says. I'm here to be the best. And that requires sacrifice. He sacrificed comfort, fun, rest, normal life, for greatness. Was it worth it? Ask the boy from Madeira who promised his mother. Ask the legend who kept that promise. Thank you for joining us today. Remember Cristiano's lesson. Talent isn't enough. Dreams aren't enough. Work is everything. Obsessive work. Relentless work. Work when others rest. That's the difference. Between good and great. Between dreaming and achieving. Subscribe to Lifelong Echoes for more inspiring stories. Until next time, keep working, keep pushing, keep refusing to stop.